This is a special episode about a former American military base in the Philippines, how it became the site of the biggest logistics hub in Asia, and how it changed the country forever. This is Subic Bay. It has one of the best natural harbors in the world, and in 1993, it became home to the largest cargo airport in the Philippines. That's because in 1993, Federal Express signed an agreement with the Philippine government to set up its Asia-Pacific hub right here at Subic Bay. They took over the former U.S. Navy base, and by April 1995, the new runway was ready. Soon after, the first FedEx MD-11 cargo plane touched down at Subic. It was the official launch of Asia One, the company's regional express network. And by June 1995, FedEx was in full operation at Subic. Over the next few years, the company experienced tremendous growth. By 2002, FedEx doubled the size of its sorting facility to 140,000 square meters. At its peak, Subic handled massive volumes of packages, not just for the Philippines but for the entire Asia-Pacific region. But by the early 2000s, FedEx realized that its Subic facility had limitations, especially when it came to the runway. It was too short to handle the company's growing fleet of cargo planes, so FedEx started looking for other options. Meanwhile, China's rise as an economic power was nothing short of spectacular. When FedEx first came to Subic, China was still a relatively unknown player in the global market. But by the mid-2000s, China was the second largest economy in Asia and home to some of the world's busiest airports. It was clear that FedEx needed to be closer to the center of Asia's booming markets. So in 2005, the company announced that it would be moving its hub from Subic to Guangzhou. In February 2009, the last FedEx cargo plane departed Subic, ending 14 years of operations. Around 800 jobs were lost, and Subic Bay lost about 150 million pesos annually in revenues. But despite the challenges, the FedEx era left a lasting impact. It showed the world that Subic could be more than a former military base. It could be a global logistics hub. In 2021, FedEx returned to the Philippines with a $30 million gateway in Clark, a few kilometers away from Subic. It doesn't handle as much cargo as Subic did at its peak, but it's still a vital part of the FedEx network, connecting the Philippines to more than 220 destinations worldwide. Thanks for watching. See you next time.